Portland federal buildings were shut down today after a truck bomb threat. The FBI is still working to confirm whether it's credible.
Our Lisa Balick working to get answers. She's joined us live from
Go,
downtown
jeez,
Portland
what
with what the FBI told her. Lisa?
Well, that threat I found out was discovered yesterday, that perhaps a truck loaded with explosives was headed to a federal building in Portland. Those buildings all shut down today as a precaution. Surprisingly, no visible signs of stepped-up security outside the federal buildings today, although workers at the Immigration and Customs Enforcement building are still fortifying windows, doors, and other access points. But the federal courthouse downtown, the focal point of confrontations between protesters and police, was closed today as a precaution. The U.S. Bankruptcy Court on Southwest 6th and the Gus Solomon Courthouse building also closed. On the east side, employees at some buildings that house federal offices were told yesterday to stay home today, that their buildings would be closed due to a security threat. Workers at the Wyatt Federal Building on the same block as the courthouse in downtown were even told to go home early yesterday. The building still shut down today. The FBI investigates hundreds of possible threats a year in Oregon. I talked with the FBI. They have not ruled out that it's a credible threat.
At any given time, our folks are looking at all kinds of threats across the board against buildings, against people, against different entities all over the state. And so most of the time, those are cleared pretty quickly, and we're able to determine that the information that we received is inaccurate or not credible for whatever reason. In this case, it's just taking a little bit of time to do that.
The FBI won't say how it learned of the threats. It also led to the closure of a child care center called Joyful Noise at their downtown and east side locations, since both are in buildings with federal offices. Now, one other disruption that we found out about today, Portland city workers who work downtown were told to go home before noon, again as a precaution. Also concerned about planned demonstrations coming up this weekend in downtown. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.
As always, thank you, Lisa.